Brian Palavat Run Far here with Mike Foote. This is take 2. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You're still doing all right?
Yep, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you've got the 2012 the North Face Ultra Trail Mont-Blanc tomorrow. It's your second go at this race. You excited?
I am. Yeah, I'm really excited. / nervous / anxious, but overall feeling positive. Yeah.
Has it? You haven't raced it all that much so far this year. Has UTMB really been your focus?
It has, yeah. I've only done a couple bigger races. I did Chuck Nut in March, and I did the Bighorn 100 in June. I planned on doing the Lake Sonoma 50 in April, but had an Achilles flare-up issue for only a few weeks that went away and hasn't been an issue all year. But yeah, you're right. It's been a low racing season, but it's been good, and yeah, UTMB is definitely the main focus.
Yeah, one of your tune-up races was Bighorn, where you won and set the course record. Broke your buddy. Whose record was that?
Mike Wolf's.
But he was there.
He was, yeah. He congratulated me at the finish line.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how did that run go for you? I mean, was that one of your? Do you think it was one of your better performances, or?
I do. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I felt like I was in a good fitness, and you know, it's such a low key race. I mean, it's an amazing course and a great race. But yeah, it was lower key. I didn't have any stress or expectations put on myself other than to run really hard, and I felt decent throughout the whole race. I never felt horrible, which was, you know, enough, and I never felt great, but I just felt really consistent, which was obviously played well to my advantage. And and yeah, I was really happy with it, and it was good to have a race that go that well earlier in the summer, knowing I had a second 100 in the season. So
yeah. Talk a little bit about consistency. Like, how important is that in a longer ultra?
Oh, so important, obviously. I mean, not having a low point will save you hours, is what I've learned from that race. You know, like I said, I never felt great, but by never going through that low where you're just shuffling along and spending way too much time at aid stations and all of that. And I mean, I think that's a testament to trying to work really hard on good nutrition, making sure you're getting your calories in, not getting behind on your liquids and all that sort of thing. And it can keep you, at least at the very least, maintaining, which, as we all know, can keep you moving forward a lot faster than you would otherwise. So, I
mean, last year you went off the consistent path at UTMB, and you were back in the, I don't know how far back, you were back with me in the
I was in the crew at that Lake Hontamini or something.
And you finished 11th. So that consistent, not having a low patch or not having many low patches has really paid off. This is your second go at UTMB. Any new lessons or or things you're doing differently this year?
Yeah, you know, as far as race strategy goes, I actually think it will be somewhat similar. I didn't really have a plan last year, but I did take it out conservatively, and I think I really hope I can keep that patience this year. You know, as we all know, that race goes out really hard, and it's a long race. Having that, I know there's a lot of time to make up ground on folks who might have gone out a little too hard early on, and I hope I can do that. Otherwise, you know, I'm a little bit more familiar with my system this year, you know, with the backpack I'll use and the gear I'll keep and that sort of thing. So I feel like, at least while I'm out there, I'll feel like I'm more efficient with the things I have on me, which is nice. So
yeah. How's your training gone between Bighorn and now? Like, what have you focused on?
You know, it's good. I spent a few weeks where I wasn't sure if I would call it training, just because I spent probably 80% of my time off trail.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was in the Wind River Mountains, the Tetons. I went down and paced at Hard Rock, which was, you know, slow, steep, grinding, 12-hour days, which I don't feel like I'm much faster than I was 8 weeks ago, but I do feel like 10 hours into a run, I'm less tired. You know, lots of just slow, big days, which I think for UTMB could be hopefully beneficial.
Yeah, didn't you just a couple weeks ago, like, do an overnight run and pace somebody or run a race?
Oh, I did the Bridger Ridge run, and I tried running from the finish line to the start line between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. to get to the start line and turn around and race it. Unfortunately, I got weathered off of the ridge by a thunderstorm. Oops. And then I had to hitchhike around, but I still got quite a bit of time on my feet before the gun went off, and had a good finish to my race. And yeah, it was a good last big training effort. So
nice. One of the big differences of being at a Euro race is the aid station food. In the U.S. we're used to, I mean, to gels and sports drink and water, but also, you know, certain fruits and candy and what have you. What do you eat anything at the UTMB aid stations?
I think that's my secret weapon, is I have a stomach of steel. So
you're throwing down dark chocolate and dried meat over in Courmayeur.
Well, my crew last year, my good friend Kelly continues to recount the story of me, you know, running out of mile 80 with cheese and sausage like pouring out of the pockets of my shorts because that was all I was eating on the tail end of UTMB last year, although I'd never eaten cheese or sausage on a run before. There's a lot of options. It's actually, I think it's overwhelming. You know, you go into those aid stations and you can get sucked in pretty quick, you know. As long as there's soup and maybe some Coca-Cola or you know, hopefully my crew will have some of the food that I like along the way, and I'll dabble around though. Just
see some Big Dipper ice cream waiting for you at the.
If I could have some ice cream along the course, that'd be fantastic.
Well, great seeing you again, Foote, and then
thanks, Brian.
Have fun out on the course this weekend.
Thank you.